Well, we're all getting together with our families this time of year. It may be the first time in quite a while that you're actually spending some good quality time with your loved ones, particularly the older relatives like parents and grandparents.
Yeah, and it's sometimes difficult to see them as often as you might like, which makes it easy to overlook any possible problems our older relatives might be having, like trouble driving anymore or cooking meals for themselves.
But when you realize there is a problem, what do you do next? Well, joining us today to help are Margaret White, who is the Executive Director of Gull Creek Senior Living Community in Berlin, and Director of Business Development, Mary Bohoff. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
It's great to have you here. Margaret, let me ask you, it's a difficult situation, especially when you're looking at the possibility of a senior thinking maybe they're losing some of their independence. What do you do?
Well, it is a difficult thing as you're aging to feel that you're losing some of your independence. And making such a choice to come to a senior living community, they do feel like possibly they're losing their home, they're losing different things within their life. And Gull Creek is not about that. We want to try to show them that we don't want them to lose their independence. We want to help them to continue being independent and bringing things to them that are more convenient, things that they need, services, care, that can continue on that route of being independent.
Now, Mary, do you often find that people simply ignore the aging process, or maybe they don't even recognize them to begin with?
I think yes to that, but I also think that they're afraid of the aging process because we're taught to stay home. We're taught that we should never ever, go to senior living because that means we're giving up. Where in the truth of the matter is staying home is really not the healthiest thing for someone to do. There's so many things that they're losing. We want to replace those with gains.
So how do we know when it's time? Is there anything inside the house, inside the home, that maybe we should look for that would help us know?
Yeah, it can be different with different people, but there are similarities. For instance, somebody maybe is not able to take care of the home like they used to, whether it's the maintenance of the home, lawn care, things like that. But also we look at things with hygiene and maybe nutrition. Maybe they're not getting the nutritional meals that they need each day, and Gull Creek does provide 3 meals a day if that's what they choose to take advantage of. They may be more reclusive. Maybe they do not get out like they used to. They're not able to drive. There are not individuals available to take them to the different places, from shopping to doctor's appointments, things like that. But one of the big importances is socialization and being able to have that available at Gull Creek. So
sometimes the hardest step is the first step, and that is actually approaching your loved one and broaching this subject. What's the best way to do it? Should we do it as a family? Should we do it individually?
That is the question that comes to me on a daily basis. You know what, education is the key. We often encourage people to come to lunch. Say, let's just go to lunch here. Let's just look around. Let's see what's out there, because they walk around with a monkey on their back thinking that it is the worst choice in the world. And if they can come to some events that are fun, do some things in the community without committing, they get to taste it a little bit and see that it isn't exactly what they think. Families, I encourage the families to come with them.
So there could be a stigma associated with a retirement home. Maybe they're afraid of it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
yes, and that's why we encourage that to not wait till the need is there when you have to make a decision. Look into your options ahead of time. Have your loved one, or if you're looking for yourself, come out and explore the options. Gull Creek is a good choice in senior community, a great choice. And to come out and actually see for yourself what we're all about really takes some of that stigma. It takes the stigma away. It makes you feel more comfortable, and it really shows you everything that Gull Creek has to offer you.
And I think, you almost have to bring it up to them as a trade-off.
Yes.
You look at the positive through it.
Yes, absolutely. Anything we do in life is a trade-off. So what you have to show them is that actually living in the home, they're struggling doing that. With going to a community, all of a sudden they're regaining their independence because they're now in charge. They don't have to worry about safety. They don't have to worry about being alone. Maintenance, meal cooking, transportation, all those things are given to them so that they have time to socialize.
What if we feel a little guilty about bringing it up in the first place?
You do.
I mean, should we just get past that and move on?
You have to get past that. You have to get past that for their good. It's normal to feel guilty. It's normal to age. You just have to look at it in a positive approach and present it to them in a positive approach.
Something we
Good
need to talk about.
information. I know a lot of us are approaching.
Getting there.
Yeah, getting
Margaret,
there.
Mary, thank you so much for bringing that in.
Thank
Thank
for
you
having
very
us.
much.
Well, still to come on Delmarva Life. Moms, dads, doesn't it seem like pulling teeth to get the kids to clean up after themselves?
Yeah. Well, we call it a Christmas miracle. Our next guest says the solution that will make your kids want to clean their rooms is in this book.
Really?
It's a secret I've been waiting for 20 years or so.
But first, you still have time to get today's Delmarva Life Daily Deal. Today's deal, $10 for $20 worth of products at SantaWillWrite.com. And don't forget, you can get the Daily Deal on DelmarvaLife.com or download the free Delmarva Life Daily Deal app to your iPhone, iPad, or Android and get our great deals right there in the palm of your hand.